Hannibal again. You know, guys, they tell us we're in the middle of a little bit of filling there for a deadly. Again, I'm not saying anyone's views are, you're all entitled to your own views, but please be respectful, as I'm being respectful to you. They've got you thinking you still need to wear a mask when it's been proven it doesn't need to actually help you stop anything. And again, pro-choice, everyone's entitled to make their own free choices on different subjects. So if you have, unfortunately, you may not have had informed, you may not have been informed correctly, but that's your choice. But as adults, that is our right to do so. But what is actually happening now is they're trying to coerce and instill into children that they're saying they're actually doing it in schools with kids, like, you know, let's get this. You can say granny. When children are more likely 50 times more likely to die than they are of this, you know, as they want to call it, is allegedly a. But the fact it's not been isolated or purified to be proven to be any different to the normal. They're using these emergency powers to create a tyrannical police state. Okay, you get your vaccine now, you've had it all free and clear. If we look to Israel now, they are on their 4th shot. They now have 2 booster shots. And if you don't take it, you are therefore considered. We are all in this together and we are being played against each other with these negative terms, with negative connotations like anti or conspiracy theories, because people have been led to believe that's obviously a bad thing. No, we are all critical thinking human beings who like to do research and not listen blindly to authority that has proven time and time again to do nothing in the interest of the people. We are all free sovereign beings and we need to take our power back, not just us small group here. Every single person, your friends, your family, your children, your grandparents, your friends, your whatever. You need to take your power back as free sovereign human beings. So take off, please, breathe freely. Breathe freely, my brothers and sisters. You don't actually have to wear one if you don't want to wear one. So if you feel scared that you feel you have to wear one, you don't. If you want to wear it into a personal choice, then that's absolutely fine. You're entitled to it. Alright, so take off your mask. Alright, I'm saying it out of concern for you. Based on research that's been scientifically backed up. Even these are pretty much useless, and everyone's walking around in a bit of polythene plastics, and everyone wants to be all righteous about plastics and this. The amount of they made it the way into the ocean now is absolutely fucking disgusting. Excuse the French. Sorry if anyone's French on it. But we need to start looking at it, guys, please. If someone comes up like we have it, we've walked now from Hyde Park Corner to Kew Garden Station, and we've been abused and sworn at for just voicing our opinion, which we are entitled to do in a free and allegedly democratic society. So, what is right with that? If you have your opinions, you have your opinions, but let's be respectful when airing our opinions. Let's have conversations. Sometimes the most uncomfortable conversations are the ones we really need to have.
Hell yeah.
Just dismissing someone's opinion and just calling them an oh, you must be a flat earther or a conspiracy theorist or whatever, to try and negate what we have to say and trying to nullify it in your own mind is not doing good for no one. We need to all come together in harmony and realise we are all being mugged off. We're all slaves on a tax farm. We're all slaves on a tax farm, for crying out loud, and they have our best interest not at heart. They don't care about our best interest unless we can just provide and do what we're told like good little citizens. The people hold the power. They can only govern us if they have the consent of the governed. But it's no longer a government, it is a dictatorship. They're telling you you couldn't see Granny, you couldn't visit your family at Christmas and other religious holidays. You can't practice your religion in a place of worship. Government is derived of men, in the terminology, and you want to be pedantic, women and every other gender. But government is derived of men. Therefore, men and the people are above government, and government do not hold the power. They are able to purely govern us with what we want to happen. But we know voting doesn't work. You know, we know voting doesn't work.
is a lie.
Say again?
Democracy is a lie.
Democracy as we know it is a fraud.
If voting mattered, it would be illegal.
Yeah, exactly that. If voting really mattered, it would be illegal. Yeah, it would be illegal if it actually made a difference. Look, how many people here voted for Brexit? How many people didn't? I don't want to get into the whole argument of Brexit, this and that, ever. But listen, it is there purely to create and to perpetuate the divide of the people. Because if we are fighting and arguing amongst ourselves, like school children, we are not fighting the system that seeks to oppress us all.
Mind the gap between the train and the...
The skin is our largest organ. The skin is our largest organ. And we want to cover it in man-made chemicals that poison us, destroy our natural biome. Well, I don't wash my hands unless I go for a shit, if I'm honest with you. You know, I don't need to hold it. It just does its own thing, you know. Oh, giggity. No, I might have washed them for you. I don't know, did I? I might have... But no, guys, if you want to wear it's your choice, but do not feel obliged to. You do not have to wear if you do not want to. Whether it matters if you don't breathe or whatever you do, if you don't want to wear one, you are exempt because it's obviously causing you some form of discomfort. You're just scared to take it off. Please look into what you're putting in your bodies. And again, I'm a fat fucker. And I know what I'm putting in my body. I know it's all this shit. But you have to be aware of it. But taking it. That message in your DNA contains it's pretty much a bioweapon. It's a bioweapon. And people are happily lining up for it. And this is what saddens us, this is what upsets us, this is why we come out and do this every single day. There's people out there every single day. Every single day people are trying to wake people up. It's such a loose term, I mean give people information. But you know, you can only take information if you're willing to accept the information and look into it and critically think. Critically think is what we do. That's a good question. That's a very good question. How many parents, their children with a still in its trial stages until 2023 that is made by companies that have paid billions, millions and billions in damages to people for lying, for causing damage, and then go and sign an animal rights petition.
Don't test on animals, but you can...
Yeah, don't test on animals, but you know, you can test on our kids.
Your own pleasure.
This is what we want. Adults make your own decisions, you know, you don't do what you want to do. But the fact is, you now need to look at it, they're coming off the kids, they're indoctrinating children into school, in the schools, telling them that they should get the even though they're actually committing an offence of fraud by calling it because it's not they're coercing. Oh, did they now? Yeah, of course they did. So the fact is, yeah, of course it always does. You know, they use words to confuse us. Mandatory, in legalese, which they use the language of the legal system, not the lawful system, the legal system, means you may. You don't have to wear a mask. Mandatory don't mean shy.
The next station is Stamford Brook.
How many of you here are concerned about the environment but still wearing these plastic nasty masks?
Yeah, okay.
There's no such thing as Fred. It ain't real. What happened to the in 2020? What happened to the did it take a holiday? Because I know I didn't. I know I didn't go on holiday, but you must have. Because everyone seemed to be dying. Everyone, you could die of cancer, you could die of this, you could die of that, you could die of that. You fall off a ladder, it's not death.
The next station is Stamford Brook.
Make the